Hello, everybody. We are going to be playing some Commander today. So we did this really cool thing. I'm here with Matthew, also known as Magical Hacker on YouTube. And what we've done is that I gave Matthew one of my decks, and we played it together.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he's given me one of his decks, and I'm playing it now.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put each of these videos up on YouTube. So he's going to put the one where we played my Corval deck, and
Mm-hmm.
you got to watch that video because it was insane and there was a lot of salt. Let's just put it that way. And it wasn't on our side.
Yeah, I wasn't very salty, Jonathan. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not salty at all.
I was feeling pretty good as well. And so now, this is actually the second time recording this. And, usually you don't say that because you look like an amateur if you say it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was hilarious the first time we recorded it because everybody salted out.
Yes.
I literally put in the description of MTGO, I said, no salt conceding.
Mm-hmm.
So in the middle of the game, somebody gets something blown up and they salt concede.
Yep.
Then I attack somebody and they salt concede.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guy goes, what just happened? And then that person salt concedes. So we won our first game.
By default. Yeah, by default.
By default.
I like it.
Oh man, the puns. LSV would be proud.
Yes.
So anyways, this is a Jeskai Blink deck that uses Bruse Tarl
Mm-hmm.
and Kram. And basically the idea is getting value. There's some combos in it. Of course, getting value is neat, but I'm just about the combos. So I'm going to try to combo people, and I'm going to get real aggressive with that, and we'll see what happens. We're going to go to Commander Open Play, and I think my description from last time is in there. So anyone can join and then allow watchers, and then no CEDH and no salt conceding. Let's see if people heed our warning this time.
It's so
Okay.
It's so interesting. I don't know if you go to Reddit a lot, but I posted on Reddit a while back.
I do not.
Yeah, I posted on Reddit a while back saying if you were sitting down at a table and one of the players said, "Hey, I'm looking for other players who won't concede at all. What would you do?" And I got a surprising number of people that responded saying like, "I would agree to play the game with them, but I would still concede if I wanted to." And I just think that's so weird. Why do we respect other, Rule Zero discussion? Like, I want to have a CEDH game, or I want to have a low-powered game. And people are totally respectful of that. But when it comes to, I want to have a game where nobody concedes, suddenly everybody thinks it's unfair for you to ask something like that. And they will make sure that they join that game because they want you to experience someone conceding if they wanted to.
Wow.
It boggles my mind how people can get to that
Well,
result. You know what I mean?
it is unreasonable, in my opinion, to ask people not to concede when it's a reasonable concession. So many times am I playing Commander when it's like, okay, it's clear that this person is winning and the game is over. Okay.
Yep.
I don't like to concede until I feel like, okay, it's over.
Yep.
I want, sometimes people mess up their combos. Sometimes people, especially on Moto, sometimes people misclick.
Yeah.
One of the things we've been doing in the Discord is 10 ticket Commander. And, sometimes these guys build a little bit of CEDH style decks.
Right,
We have a
right.
Get Rod deck that is like bonkers. But the thing about the Get Rod deck is they have to cycle through their deck. And to do that on Moto is like a billion clicks. And so he's like, okay, let me explain the loop to you guys, and then maybe you can concede. And I'm like, you don't have to explain the loop, just play it out. And he's like, yeah, but it's going to take a lot of clicks. And I'm like, well, that wasn't my choice. You chose to build a deck that takes a million clicks.
Yeah.
So now you have 25 minutes on your timer. Kill us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to queue another game on Moto,
Yeah.
Let us know how it's going. And what happened is they were doing it and they misclicked.
Yeah.
They made the whatever for the win and they only killed one player. And so I will not concede on that on a situation like that. But like if the game is over, I do want to concede, because it's over.
Yeah.
And for you to be like, well, don't concede. I think what you're trying to say is, hey, don't prematurely concede.
Yeah. If there's, if it's down to, there's 4 players in the game and one person has their combo, they just have to go through a bunch of clicks, and all the other players say, I have no way to stop it. In my opinion,
Right.
oh yeah, that's fine to concede. But for me, what happens a lot of the time is somebody will have they'll consider, okay, I have no chance of winning this game anymore, so there's no point for me to stick around. But them staying around is what would have allowed another player to win the game instead of the one that they're afraid of the most. So it's just so weird how conceding it only in a multiplayer game can it cause a different player to win. And
I see.
Yeah, so that's, for me, that's my reason why.
But it's a weird spiky dichotomy, right?
Yeah, it is.
And I'll explain why in a second, but I'm gonna mulligan this because I have no early action.
Ooh, okay.
I just have a Cyclonic Rift, and the mulligan is free. Also, I only have 1 land, so I mean.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a 1-lander you could keep in that deck.
Okay. Also, no action, but we do have a combo. We have a Kiki and Restoration Angel, and so I think we're just gonna keep it because I'm I like combos.
How many lands you got?
A lot. I have. Oh, let me read you cannot see my hand, so let me read it to you. We have a Hallowed Fountain, a Tundra, a Bloodstained Mire, a Rashidan Footpad. I don't know what that is. Kiki Jiki. Exotic Orchard, and a Restoration Angel.
Okay, so with 4 lands, you've got the combo. That Rishidan Footpad, it's one of my favorite cards to use to punish people who waste their mana. Because you know how people on Magic Online, they'll tap mana, they'll use it up, and then they'll pass turn. Like Rishidan, the cycle of Rishidan creatures works so much better online when people waste their mana compared to paper, where everybody's got their mana held up.
Each opponent sacrifices permanent unless they have. Oh, yeah, that's kind of rude, dude.
Hey,
because people are doing it as a courtesy, let me tap my land so the game goes further. And then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make you sacrifice something because you tapped your lands to make everything easier for everyone. Oh, we got a turn 1 Soul Ring.
Yeah, and something else.
Is it a Signet? Oh, is it a Signet?
Uh-oh.
Dude, Twin is going ham.
Uh-oh.
Or is it just a tap? Oh, we're gonna get him with the Rishidan.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's why I like the trick where instead of tapping out the mana and then using that to yield, just right-clicking the upkeep and pressing yield until here, my turn. That's why I like it, because I don't want to get got by, one of the Rishidan cycle or anything like that either.
That just sounds like too much work, in my opinion. You just said a bunch of things, and it was like, do this and do that. And I'm like, no thanks.
So,
dude, can I... what's happening? I don't want this to come and play tap. Would you like to play? No. Okay.
Struggling there with the land?
The Moto's struggling, man. I'm not struggling. I know what I want to do. I want to put this in play taps.
I don't know how many times I've selected the wrong thing because I assume the question is, do you want your land tapped? And it's like the opposite of, do you want to play life?
Take 2. Oh man, this Morphon player is gonna go hamster.
So that's the second player. I can't see the commanders.
Oh, that's right. You can't see. All right, let me give you some info. We have a Melarin of Clan, whatever that is.
Clan Neltuth. Is that Pumpkin Swift? Playing
Pumpkin Swift. We got Pumpkin Swift. We got Morphon.
Okay.
And we have a Gitrog monster, which I'm kind of afraid this person did not listen to the no CEDH in the tag.
Maybe,
but it's not right to judge this person, Toast Rider. It's not right to judge Toast Rider right off the bat. We gotta give them
you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt. That's the word I was thinking. Yeah, the phrase.
Yep. I haven't seen a Murmuring Bosk in quite some time here from Twin.
This person teched it out because they have Hunting Wilds, which can go get a forest.
Yep. I like it.
And they were like, yeah, let me get this Murmuring Bosk because it's a forest.
Cool. So going back to your...
Oh, wow. Gitrog is stuck on 1 land.
Ooh.
And we drew a generous gift, which means we could just blow their land up next turn. Sick.
And you were getting mad at me for the Rishidan... You were getting mad at me the Rishidan cycle, saying it was too rude?
I wasn't mad. I just said it was rude. It's also rude, by the way, to blow up this person's lone forest.
But you're going to do it anyways.
For the kicks.
I gotcha.
No, I probably wouldn't do that because the Twin player, I just wanted people to kind of watch in horror for a second. You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice this because I'm sick of waiting. We need a red. We need a red source.
Yep. Yep.
And we'll get probably I see a lot of white, so maybe like a Sacred Foundry.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of white and blue in the deck. Red, it's not what I would call a splash, but it's certainly the least of the three colors in this deck.
I also, when I'm fetching and I'm not going to use the mana, I love to get. Would you like to put no? I love to get the shocks out of my deck because then eventually, if I draw the dual land, then I can put it in play on tap without penalty. Sometimes people just are so like locked on to getting their dual land because the dual land, they're like, oh, I'm gonna go get my dual land right now. But like, what is the purpose? Like, are you gonna use the mana? If not, like, then just get the shock. It makes more sense.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I did the same thing. When I don't need the mana, I just grab a shock land. Yeah.
I think we're dead. Twin has already 6 mana. If they play a land, then okay, there's the land. Then they get to play their Morophon, and then presumably they have a 5-drop, which they're going to drop as well.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to have to queue another game up because I think it's Rip Barino for us here. And,
maybe
all's fair, they did it.
What'd they choose?
We could not stop them. Let's see. Oh, what is happening? End of turn. Woo! We did it. We survived. They choose Worm.
Worm? Okay.
Yes.
They wanted a 5-color worm deck? Okay, that's kind of cool. I like it.
How awesome is this? They're playing a worm deck. This is great.
Yeah.
I hope they win.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of there with you too. I would like this deck to win. But if I have to pick another deck to win instead, I like the Morophon here.
Wow. So you want your deck to win, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, that is surprising. Okay. I don't know what we want to do here. I feel like I got a generous gift of Morophon. I think I got to do that. That means an untapped land is what that means. We did find our Steam Vents, which is a 3rd color for Kiki Jiki. So that's our 3rd red, using the Exotic Orchard, the Steam Vents, and the Sacred Foundry for our 3 red. I'm just trying to think of, do I want to take the damage now? I think I eventually will have to take the damage, but it's not guaranteed. So let me put in the Exotic Orchard.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to...
So you can hold out that generous gift to target the Morophon if there's nothing that you want to get rid of on Pumpkin's turn. Like, if they get down something scarier than the Morophon, then having it instant speed should be pretty helpful.
Here's the thing. That is the correct play. But they have 2 lands in play. They're going to play a 3rd land. What's going to be scarier than Morophon?
For 3 mana? I don't think...
I say nothing. Nothing.
I mean, even if there's only 1 card in all of Magic, it's still better to wait, isn't it?
What's the card?
I don't know, but I'm saying even if it's 1 card in all of Magic.
No, tell me. What's the green-black card that costs 3 mana that is better than Morophon? You tell me that, sir.
Torpor Orb? Because that would shut down this deck? Does that answer your question?
Okay, all right, that's fair.
Fair?
That's
okay,
fair.
Okay.
But that costs 2 mana. I said 3 mana.
Well, yeah, they're missing their land drop anyways.
No, they're not.
Okay, they just got it.
They did the correct play.
Reclamation.
Reclamation Sage.
Getting rid of the soul.
Here's another reason why you want to hold it. Because it makes them believe that the other player is more of a threat than they are.
Yeah.
See, so now they're attacking the Soul Ring.
Yep.
They don't know that the Morophon's going to go away. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's true.
And maybe what if they just Doomblade at the Morophon?
Is Morophon really that scary if it's chosen worm though? Okay,
here's the other thing. Here's the other problem. If we let the Morophon sit, we lose our mana. We you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we could play a Mind Sensor, but like, really, what's the better play? Are we going to play a Mind Sensor, or are we going to play? Are we going to get rid of the Morophon?
Well, depends. Is someone going to be ramping or tutoring this turn? Because then, oh my gosh, the Aven Mind Sensor is going to be amazing.
I don't think so, because like they already did what they wanted to do. They wanted to get the Morophon. So like,
That's true.
who cares, right? If they ramp, I'd rather have a dead Morophon than like stopping one land from coming to play.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill it.
I can see
I'm
that.
gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I'm trigger happy, man. Let's do this. I'm gonna do it now because
Oh, if
you could do it like before combat or something, so they don't hit you with it. But like, don't care.
yeah,
I'm just gonna do it now.
yeah.
Just get it out of there.
Now,
It's scary.
yeah. Now,
It's too scary.
replace one elephant with another.
Okay, so the next play, the next turn, we can Restoration Angel at the end of turn,
Mm-hmm.
and then untap and Kiki-Jiki them to death.
Yep.
That's the other thing, is we are trying to get to the Kiki combo. I just want to delay. This is a tempo play in some respects. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get all the value out of my situation. I just want to stop them from getting the next step,
Right. Right.
because they really essentially have one more turn.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't want them to gain a bunch of value in this turn, and then like now I have to overcome the value that they gained off the Morophon
Yeah.
before I can combo. I don't like that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be like, yep, let's slow them down, tempo them out, and then hopefully next turn they have no answers, and then we just murder them.
Yeah. Oh
with
yeah.
our sweet combo.
Now, do you think anybody's going to get rid of the resto before you can play down the Kiki-Jiki, or you think this
No,
is pretty
because
unlikely?
I'm gonna play the resto at the end of Toast Rider's turn. So
Oh, okay, yeah. Then
they're going to play their turns. They're going to try to get their advantage, right? Because I just tempoed him, right? So now he's set back a turn. So what he has to do is play out his turn. Okay, or their turn.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yep.
Their name is Twin, so it could go either way. The thing is they're going to have to play out their turn to try to make their moves. And what we're going to do is, when they're all tapped out, which presumably they are going to be tapped out, we're going to play a Restoration Angel, and then we're going to untap and Kiki-Jiki kill them.
Yep. Do you have the third
And
red
if
source?
I do, with the Steam Vents.
Okay,
So there's Steam Vents in hand. I drew a Worn Power Stone,
Okay.
but again, I'm not going for... This is the difference between me and other Commander players. Like, another Commander player might play the Foot Pad or the Worn Power Stone to play more of a
Long game.
grindy, long game kind of thing. To me, it's just like, look, here's a window.
Go for it. That's how
I'm
it
gonna
is.
go
Yeah,
for it.
Go for it.
If this person, like, if they get it, okay. Like, okay, let's say that someone, like, tragic slips my Kiki-Jiki or whatever, right? Then, okay, they got it. They got the Kiki-Jiki. Now I can play the fair game. Now I can play out the Worn Power Stone next turn.
Right.
The Foot Pad. That's kind of like my plan B right now.
Yep.
So there is one black mana open. I don't really like that, but, again, that's not enough to give me pause. Oh, they tapped it. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for that, sir.
You don't have to worry about it
Or
anymore.
Pumpkin Swift. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited about what's about to go down.
So I see now why you chose this deck.
You're like, oh, there's a Kiki-Jiki combo in there? Yeah,
Boom.
give me that. I played so much Splinter Twin in my day, in standard, in extended. Well, I guess it was it extended? I don't remember if it's extended or
it's extended. I think
modern. It might have been modern in the early days before Twin got banned. I think I played a lot in standard, and I played a lot in... Oh, this is great. So we're seeing a big Garruk. They're probably going to, make a beast. They're going to, let's tap all your mana, do some cool things, and then lose the game. Yeah! Tap it all. There we go.
Yeah. Whoa! A second player tapping all their mana.
Okay. Yeah, this foot pad. If we were not going to win the game, it would have been pretty good.
So you were mentioning earlier how you felt like it's a lot of steps. For me, like right now, let's say you wanted to tap out Twin here had to tap 3 mana. That's 1, 2, 3 clicks. Then they have to press OK, and then they have to tell Magic Online that they're okay losing the mana. Whereas right-clicking upkeep and pressing a button, like that's 2 clicks. So it's much faster. But
why are you bringing all this shade? When we're at the climax of the game here. We're about to kill everybody.
I'm just saying. Okay, there's an easier way. There's an easier way.
There is, for those who are listening on YouTube and those who are watching on Twitch right now, there is an easier way. Okay, just so you know, and this is the easier way. You tap white mana, you play your Restoration Angel. Here's the easy way. Look, we're not gonna have to click on anything anymore because it's about to go down.
Yep. Just make sure you pay 2 life for the.
Obviously. Oh man, what if I don't pay 2?
I know, like that would
awful.
Be. Oh. Just make sure.
Well, it's okay. Would you like to pay 2 life? I would absolutely like to pay 2 life.
And
Toast, you doing okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, Toast. And I'm sorry for everyone else who is now toast.
Everyone's toast.
Everyone is toast.
Wow, this is a quick game. What is it? Less than 20 minutes?
Yeah, man. Let's stop messing around. Whee!
All right. Now it's all about clicking. Oh, it's going to choose automatically. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Because you only have 1 target here. Pumpkin's gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you only have 1 non-angel. So you can't
wow.
you can't even misclick it even if you wanted to.
Oh, wow.
Yep. They're like...
Okay. Oh, there we go. Boom. 1 concession. Yes.
Twin says GG as well.
GG.
And there you go. Win the
Boom.
match. Wow, that was super fast.
Yeah. Thank you to my, deft style of play and great decision making.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How dare you do exactly as I was planning to do?
How do you feel about doing a second game?
I like this Pumpkin Swift. Yeah, I think we could. Man, here's the problem. I think we can do it.
Then what's the problem?
Hold on a second. This isn't CDH.
Oh, what did they say? Did they say that your deck was CEDH?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not.
Yeah, they said, I guess the CEDH thing needs to change. Yeah, I'm sorry, Twin. I didn't, I don't feel like this CEDH. If this was CEDH, I would have comboed you on, like, turn 2. Like, with, like, fast mana and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We naturally drew the combo. There was no tutors.
Yep.
We just did it. And, of course I did mulligan because, trying to get that combo. But, yeah, I think we could do another game. The only thing I fear about the other game is it's just going to turn into, like, a long slugfest, that we put on top of this game. But, this was really fast. So
yeah.
Let's try another one.
Okay.
Let's go to the play lobby. We'll give them one more go here.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not editing this video, so who cares, man? Let's just do it all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah. So that's the cool thing is like when you have something that's long and you have to edit it, like I do that with podcasts.
Yeah.
And you have to edit a podcast. Most of my podcasts take me like 3 hours. To edit.
To go through all that.
It's just like, man. Sometimes I don't want to edit them. I just want to just throw them up, But that's lazy, right? You can't do that.
Yeah, I have kind of like a love-hate relationship with editing because in certain situations, I love like editing in like a reference to something. Like I'll reference a movie or a song or something, and I'll put a little clip from that. I always feel like that spices up a video. But what I don't like is there's so many people out there who will record a Commander game and they'll talk like just the plays and then they'll edit out all that time in between. So you never really get to see like the back and forth of their emotions. You don't see their thought process. You don't see all that stuff. So I've always been like, if there's time in the game, rather than edit it out, fill it with something that people want to watch, want to hear. That's my personal thing because that's what videos I like too. But I know everybody has a different opinion on it, so.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on editing because I don't do it much. But, I do as far as viewing. I do not like enjoy so much the clinical approach where it's just like, this is what happened in the game. We cast this, we cast that, game is over.
Yeah.
Like to me, I feel like Magic is so much more emotional in general.
Yeah.
The whole thing about the game is it is a story.
Mm-hmm.
You are living a story, and I think that's one of the draws that it maybe is kind of hidden in the game is that the game what happens think about the things that happen when you're at a big tournament or like even just you travel to a GP, you played some Commander or whatever, and you're eating with your friends. What is being talked about?
It's about those games.
These moments in the game where, oh, I thought this was going to happen, and then this happened.
Yep.
And, like, it's an emotional reaction. And what you're doing is when you're sharing it with somebody else, you're completing the enjoyment of that moment.
Yeah.
Part of the enjoyment of the moment is that you get to share it with somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think you're probably experiencing this with your wife, where it's like you see something that your wife would appreciate, or you hear something, or some kind of funny meme or something that you know she's going to enjoy, and then you can't wait to show it to her. Why? Because part of enjoying it is not just look at this meme, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's also like, let me share this with somebody else, so that they enjoy it with me.
Yep. And I have nothing against people who do like the game stripped of its emotion. They like watching it as a clinical thing, but that's just not for me. And I think there's a big group of us who also...
I think that's a hedge. That's just like one of those social hedges that you're doing right now, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I have nothing against these kind of people, but in reality... I think you have to pick a line.
Yeah,
you
have to go
say,
one way. You can't.
You have to pick your, what do you like?
Yeah.
It's okay if other people
Disagree.
don't see eye to eye with you on that. Yeah. Because people all enjoy different things. And you're right, there's nothing wrong with people who do enjoy that style where they kind of strip it out. I would be curious, though, to ask why.
Yeah, me too.
Because,
me too.
Like, what makes you enjoy the mechanic of the game, the actual, like...
Play-by-play.
The play-by-play, the actual... I call it mechanics, but it's basically... when you strip out the emotion of the game and you put what has happened, right? The system of the game. What makes you enjoy that system of the game more than the emotion of the game? That would be the curious thing for me.
Yeah, I'm with you there, especially because if you look at other games, it doesn't appear like anybody else wants that. Like if you go and you watch chess, no one says, instead of watching these two people plan out their moves, I'd rather just read off like what their moves were. No one says, like, instead of watching a football game, I just want to know,
well, some people in chess do, because like they read the like K1 to such and such or whatever.
Yeah.
You can read like a whole chess match just like written out, and some people do that. They study it.
But I
just want to give a shout out to D Cameron. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's been a while, because you know why it's been a while? You haven't caught me streaming? Because I haven't been streaming. That's the honest truth. And that is because I've been trying to survive in the COVID crisis, There's all kinds of stuff going on. And from a financial perspective, there's so many things I had to do and have to do to keep my family afloat,
Yep.
I'm a self-employed person who works in the gaming industry, in the hobby industry, selling Magic cards, buying Magic cards, doing consulting with companies. When all that stuff takes a halt, the money stops.
Yeah.
And so I had to figure out, hey, how am I going to do this? And I am grateful. I feel like God has been taking care of me and my family. We're doing good. And we're taking a moment here to play some Commander. It's been fun.
With some combos.
Oh, you hear that? What's up? Yeah, you hear about the self-employment thing. That's tough, right?
Yeah.
It is hard, and my heart goes out to you too, because I know how much of a struggle it is to try to figure things out. And there is a fear. When this first started happening, I started to feel a little bit of that fear, because like you go to the grocery store. You see people stocking up. The shelves are empty. And I'm like, I need to stock up like these people, because there's not going to be anything left. And I'm feeling like I don't have the money to stock up. You know what I mean? I can't just sides, I can't just like waste. And I might need this money. Who knows what's about to happen? So it's and I don't think we're nowhere near out of the woods in my opinion.
Hmm.
We still have a long way to
I
go,
think so too.
but I'm so grateful. Oh, you're worried about your employees? Yeah, totally. I don't have that issue because I don't have employees. So I'm self-employed, and then I have partners who work with me,
Mm.
and I do try my best to take care of my partners and make sure that I'm keeping good watch over certain things. But yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's not easy, and I feel pretty lucky that I'm a student, so I don't have to worry so much about that. But yeah, for anybody who has to support their family, that is not easy at all. Yeah, especially during this
It
time.
things I appreciate that you. D. Cameron says that he hopes that things are stabilizing for me. Things are still up in the air, but like I said, I feel like we've been blessed with what we have. Other people are much worse off than we are, and you know, I just try to keep my focus on doing what I can, and being grateful for what I have.
Yep, yep. Seems seems like the right thing to do. I think that's the true secret to happiness here, is deciding that if you can get everything the way you want it, then being content with that, I think is the best way to stay happy. So what commanders are we going up against this time?
Okay, so we queued into our game. So what everyone is who are joining us or watching now and don't know what we're doing. We're playing some Commander. We have queued up into a Commander game with Matthew, also known as Magical Hacker. His deck. So his deck is a Blink. It's a Jeskai Blink deck,
Hmm.
and we've done this video sharing thing where basically I'm going to play his deck and he's going to coach me on how to do that, and then he's going to play my deck, and he has my Corvold deck,
Hmm.
and we talked about some of the plays that I would do and that he
Hmm.
would do, and
Hmm.
we're going to share these videos on our YouTube channel. So this is the second game. The first game was over in 20 minutes. We basically just Kiki comboed everybody, um, which was awesome.
Super
And so
fast.
now, now we're playing against looks like Mirko Vask. It's a Dimir commander,
Okay.
and then Ayaria, which is the mono black commander from
From
Throne of Eldraine,
okay, okay.
and then Grismold, the Dread Sower, the green black commander, and then
Okay.
in our hand we have Smothering Tide, Chaos Warp, Island, Volcanic Island, Imprisoned in the Moon, Island, Imperial Recruiter, and Wooded Foothills, which I just played out.
Oh,
I'm
that
going
sounds.
to crack the Wooded Foothills now,
Hmm.
so just save everybody some time. This is not like obviously the optimal play. You usually want to wait before you reveal things. But for me, I don't want to click a bunch of times, so I'm just going to go and get a Sacred Foundry. I
Tapped.
want access to white, and I'm going to say, would you like to pay 2 life? No, I would not like to pay 2 life. And then that'll come and play tapped, and then everyone else can make their turns and all that stuff. Um, I can usually support purchases when you Oh yeah, so yeah, I really appreciate the support in the regular world,
Hmm.
But I totally understand people who cannot support by purchasing cards that I post for sale. I all just being here on the stream, that is supporting me in the sense that you're here, we're enjoying this time together. Totally understand that there have been some patrons who had to leave the Patreon because they could not afford it because of the COVID stuff,
Hmm.
and like I would never fault anyone for that kind of thing. And
Yeah.
even in the regular world, of course, too.
Hmm.
Everyone has their choices. I try my best to put good deals out there, but I also understand if people just don't have the means or don't really have the desire
Yeah.
to make investments in that stuff. So I do appreciate though when you do purchase and stuff like that. That does go a long way. So thank you for that. So it looks like we have a Mana Crypt coming out here, coming out hot. Grismold hit the ground, and I think this game is looking looking pretty serious. Lots of stuff is happening here. Lots of stuff. Okay, so we just got a gamble, and
Hmm.
it's an interesting thing. I am not going to play it, and I'll tell you why. Because I do not want to lose the Smothering Tithe. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Writing that, I think, will be a good way to get to a victory here.
And we also have some pretty great 3-mana plays. We have the Imprison in the Moon, which we could put on the Griswold, which I'm not sure we want to do, but we could. Also, we have an Imperial Recruiter that we picked up. We can do some stuff like that.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, I'd probably save the Imprison in the Moon for the Ayara deck. Murko Vosk and Griswold don't seem to be too scary, I think. I think both of those decks are not going to be too bad.
Well, the Griswold did play a Mana Crypt, which signals to me try hard. You know? And I don't mean that in a negative way. I also play Mana Crypt in my deck.
Yeah, I got
but
you.
it signals to me that, hey, this person, I should attack. Who should I attack? Oh, if I attack, the Griswold's going to get huge. No, I'm going to chill. What I say that is, look, some people build their decks with Mana Crypt, and some people don't. And typically the people who build their decks with Mana Crypt are people who are very focused on winning. Now, you know, the Ayara player might also have a Mana Crypt in their deck. We have no idea, right?
Right.
They also might be bent on winning, have this kind of tuned deck. And it's okay to be bent on winning, by the way. I want to win too. I have no problem with that. I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like the villains, right? When the villain comes in the room, they can spot another villain, right?
Yeah.
So, like, we know when we see somebody playing a Mana Crypt, we know, me and this person are going to brawl.
Yeah, you know who's the bad one.
Yeah, who's the threat, right? It's a threat assessment thing.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is that, you know, this person has threatened me with their Mana Crypt. And so all my target is going right there. Outwit is going to get some target because of their Mana Crypt. Okay. So,
and what you're saying is because Sasasek has unmatched swamps, then you obviously know they're not a threat.
Well, also they're leveling their creature right now, and I have not seen too much of this deck, so I can't really tell you.
Yeah.
But look what just happened. Crop rotation for Gaia's Cradle. Okay. This is like confirmation to me that this person has built. This deck is almost CDH level. I would not be surprised if they didn't ignore the no CDH thing. And now they have a black market. This is clearly
trying to get there as quickly as possible.
They're getting there as fast as possible. This is like CDH level play. You know, of course, you know what? It's not a CDH deck because you know they probably don't have like food chain or like you know whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna block or anything like that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I think keeping that plan alive is going to be helpful in the race against the Griswold.
Yeah, I think, like I said, we're going to imprison in the moon the Griswold.
That sounds fair. Yeah, I think that's a good idea here.
And I think the other thing I'm curious about, though, is like this black market seems pretty gross. So the other thing we could do is Chaos Warp the black market. That's the other thing.
You could do that later. Like, you don't have to do that now. You know what I mean? Like, let's say on their next turn, they board wipe and then they put a bunch of stuff on black market. Perfect time for the Chaos Warp. Right now, it's got no counters on it, so I wouldn't really worry about it.
Yeah, the only thing is my other players, will they do something, you know, my other opponents, will they do something to, you know...
Put counters on the black market? I don't think so.
Then, I guess it doesn't matter because they have the Gaia's Cradle. So in the end, they're going to have mana.
Yeah.
Right? The mana is not going to be the bottleneck here.
Yeah.
So let's imprison the moon this thing because in the end, the mana is not the bottleneck. They already have the mana.
Yeah, it's that
let's
commander.
Try to slow them down.
Yeah,
with this commander here.
Yeah. I totally agree here. I think this is the right move. And yeah, at first I was like, Griswold's not a very scary commander, but yeah, now that I see, like, I think the Ayara deck might even be a budget deck from what it looks like.
I love you. I spotted it right away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm like, no, dude. Let me explain to you something. This person's going to be a problem. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So Murko Vosk and Ayara, right now, they don't look like they're too problematic. But yeah, that Griswold
Here's the
deck,
thing.
yeah.
We're going to have to combo these people to win.
You could.
I know that's my answer to everything, right? We're going to have to combo. Let's combo.
You could. That is certainly a possible pathway to victory.
Here's what we have. We have the Imperial Recruiter, which could get us a combo piece.
Yeah.
And we have the Gamble, which can get us a combo piece.
Yep.
We're gonna get the combo pieces, and we're gonna combo them. That's the plan. The only thing is the Gamble is such a gamble.
It is. It is.
It is.
I love it though. I mean, for 1 mana to be able to like basically demonic tutor with some upside or some downside, I think that's fair. You know, it's not amazing, but it's certainly good.
Yeah. I mean, I could see. To me, it's like I don't like Gamble unless I'm playing
A graveyard deck?
in a deck that wants to discard something. So like decks with like Life from the Loam or something to that effect, you know. To me, like, you know, it's going. See where it's going.
Yep.
It's going to go on this Imprison the Moon. Thankfully,
Yep.
it's not going to go on my Smothering Tide. So.
Yeah. You know, take out that enchantment. That's no problem with me.
Right. You should smash that thing. Okay, he's gonna see. Look at. Remember when I talked about the villains coming in the room? The villain spots the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know. This person, the outwit, knows. Okay, he's like, okay, Jonathan's on to me. He understands that I'm a threat. We are gonna eliminate this guy.
Now it's an interesting decision because now that you have 3 plants, you could technically trade with Griswold. But I wouldn't be surprised if they've got like some removal in hand ready for that.
I would not. I would also not be surprised.
You know, try to blow you out, get their thing bigger, and then kill 2 of your plants at the same time. Like, seems pretty reasonable here. But Smothering Tide,
Here's the thing, the way I see it is, you know, I'm not gonna block that thing ever. It's gonna take so many turns to kill me by attacking me with a 3/3. I'm just never blocking.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, keep hitting me with the 3/3. See if I care, right? Is that the way
I don't care. You know, I'm gonna start caring about that when I'm like at 18 commander damage. You know, that's when I'm gonna start caring about that. Now, here's the thing that we gotta keep in mind though. They may kill all the tokens. And so, like, right now, there's 9 tokens, right? They could kill them all and get the Griswold up to an 11/11 plus 3, right?
Yeah.
No, 11/11 plus 6, 17, right? So, like, next turn, I have to start thinking about that Griswold because once they wipe everything, I'll be in range to die next turn.
Yeah.
Right? So, gotta watch out for that.
I mean, what if they get down that enchantment that gives all creature tokens -2/-2? You know what I mean?
Yeah, then they kill me.
Yeah.
Next turn. This turn, they cannot kill me that way.
Yeah.
Right?
They've got 12 tokens. There's 12 tokens on the board. Plus 12, 15. No, it'd be enough, actually. Just enough. If they...
Wait, is there 12 tokens? Hold on.
Yeah, they've got 3 themselves.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm, like, figuring only... Yeah, that's my bad.
Well, you've got the Chaos Warp, right? You still have the Chaos Warp in hand. So, let's say, you know, worst case scenario, they can get rid of all the tokens right away, and they make their commander lethal. They decide to attack you with it. You've got no blockers. You should have 3 treasures from the Smothering Tide you can then use for Chaos Warp, right?
They may make it so I can't have my treasure. But thankfully, this person's drawing a card. So I'm going to get a treasure from them. So as long as I get 1 more treasure,
then you're good.
I'm good with the Chaos Warp. Yeah,
that's a good point. Maybe they can see, like, you know, they want to keep you off of the mana for the
Yeah, they have plenty of mana, right? I mean, they have infinite. They could just tap the Mana Crypt and still have the Cradle up.
Yep.
And the black market, which is going to make $1 million if they wipe the board, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a very interesting game because there's a couple of small decisions that like appear to be not a big deal, but when you really think about it, like under the hood, they can be make or break here. Definitely changing the outcome of the game.
Okay, Decameron, I gave you my life total. Sorry about that. I'm a novice noob here at streaming, so you know. Okay, so yeah. Everything's cool. so far, if we get this treasure, I'm going to be feeling super safe and feeling great. I don't think they're going to pay 2. I mean, come on, they have 3 mana.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
I'd be surprised if they did that as well.
It would be very spiteful, you know? It'd be very spiteful of them to do that. And they might for the lulz, you know?
Nope, they gave you that treasure, so you are online.
I'm online.
Yeah.
I'm safe.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to get some more treasures, too.
Ooh.
Woo!
Nice.
All right. Okay. I think it's time to start looking at this. What does it say? For power 2 or less. Okay.
Yeah.
So that can get a Kiki-Jiki.
Yeah, you can get Kiki-Jiki. You can also get the what's the name of it? Felidar Guardian, I think. Yeah, Felidar Guardian. You can grab that. So
Okay.
if you happen to draw into like Mirror March or Flame Shadow Conjuring or anything like that, then you can go infinite with the Felidar Guardian.
So Flame Shadow Conjuring goes infinite with Feldar Guardian.
Mirror March is kind of a
How does
like,
Flame Shadow? Because you have to pay 1, right?
yeah, so you flicker a red land with the token. Or I'm sorry, with the you flicker a red land. I'll go through the comment if we get there, but it's a little bit of a weird
Because don't you
interaction.
have to flicker the Flame Shadow?
So let me see here. You get down the non-token, and with that ability that goes to the stack, you flicker a red land, and you also pay the red for a token copy. The token enters. With the token ability, you flicker the non-token, and with the non-token ability, you flicker the red land to continue to produce red mana to keep making token copies of the Felidar Guardian.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird combo.
Okay.
But yeah, Felidar Guardian is super comborific. Like they really should have put something on there to make it not quite so combo-y.
Do you have a Revelark in this deck?
Do I have Revelark? I don't believe I do. I don't think I
Okay.
do. But I did find out there was another card in the deck that combos with the Felidar Guardian that I didn't think it does. And I believe it was Deadeye Navigator. But you need to have like
Okay.
a way to produce 3 mana. So like if you have a Gilded Lotus or you have something along those lines, then yeah, you can go infinite that way and make infinite mana. But yeah, there's a lot of like it's just this deck is very much oops, I accidentally comboed. Like I was just playing these cards for the value, but they're so good at what they do that they combo together. Like that's what the deck's all about.
Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about like with Revelark, if we get the Kiki-Jiki with the gamble, then we have a chance to draw the Revelark to get the Kiki-Jiki back out of the graveyard. Like
Right.
like if we discard it, you know, oh gosh,
Avenger of Zendikar.
things are going to get ugly.
Yeah, that is certainly a lot of tokens.
Yeah, like also like who cares about Griswold? I mean, we do because we could die to it. But like now he's got an Avenger or Outwit has an Avenger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I've got a question. Do you have a board wipe in hand?
No.
Okay, because what you could do, I know you were doing this a lot in that game that you were mentioning previously, where you can get out both commanders here and attack them for 8 commander damage in the air.
Yeah.
So it's not amazing, but hey, it's certainly something.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel like it wins the game. You know what I mean?
No, it gets you a third of the way closer, but yeah, I mean it depends if you have a better line in hand right now.
I mean, I have combo in hand if I don't discard it to gamble, right?
Yeah.
So I think we just combo them now.
Yeah, you've
Right?
got enough mana, right?
Yeah, I have like 11 mana.
Yeah.
So wait, do I? Let's see. That's 4, 9. I need 13, right?
Let me see here. It depends on what you grab with the recruiter. So with the recruiter, let me see what you could grab. What could you grab?
If I grab Kiki with the recruiter, that's because you're gonna need 9 mana to combo, right?
Right.
Because you need Kiki and a 4 mana card, right? Is there a lesser card? Do you have Deceiver Exarch or anything like that?
There's no Deceiver Exarch. You could go. Okay, so if you had infinite mana, would you be okay as well? Would that work also?
I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. We're getting attacked here by a 4/4, 3/3 plants.
Looks like everything else is going at Kasmina. It's just the 4/4 coming at you.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
is that
sorry.
it?
No, it's the plant token, and Grismold.
Oh, I'm not dead, so let's just. Oh wait, can they sacrifice?
I don't think they have any sacrifice outlets on the board, do they?
If they could sacrifice them, I should probably block the Griswold. I should have blocked the Griswold anyways. No, I can always kill it with the Chaos Warp if something gets crazy.
Yeah. You've got your insurance in hand.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to think through this. Yeah.
Let me go back here to.
So if you have a 3-mana combo piece, then that means we combo for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 mana.
Yeah, there's Eldrazi Displacer. So Eldrazi Displacer combos with a good number of cards, but like for example, Eldrazi Displacer combined with the where is it? Peregrine Drake. That would certainly do it.
That would give infinite mana.
Yeah, you'd be able to get infinite mana. And then what you could do is, if you have another creature in your hand that has some type of ETB, you can then dump the infinite mana into the Eldrazi Displacer to flicker that thing. So if you had something like Fibblethip the Lost or and a Wall of Omens, you could draw your whole deck with the infinite mana. But,
so what does Eldrazi Displacer flicker? Peregrine Drake?
Yeah, you'd be flickering the Peregrine Drake. You'd have to have a colorless source among your lands, and I do have filter lands and the pain lands, and I've got a waste in there. If you want to tutor up a basic, you can go with that too.
So the Drake is free, right?
Yep, it's free itself. Yeah.
So we could probably do that.
But you have to have a colorless source among your lands. That's the
we have Thran Dynamo.
It's not going to untap it. Peregrine Drake can only untap the lands.
Oh yeah. We do have to have a colorless source among lands, which we don't.
Yeah. What lands do you have in hand?
Right now we have an island and a mountain.
Okay.
Our hand is this: Chaos Warp, Island, Imperial Recruiter, Gamble, Thran Dynamo, and Mountain.
Okay. There's another option here. You could go with the Palancron that's in the deck, and then you can go for Panharmonicon, and I believe that makes an infinite mana. I know it does it with 7 lands. With 5 lands, it might. Let me see here. You get 10 mana untapped, cost 7, and then 4. No, you'd be short 1 mana everything. Okay, that doesn't work either. Let me see what else there is here. If you went with Peregrine Drake to untap lands, and then you gambled for Deadeye Navigator, that would produce infinite mana. Did you draw your card for turn?
Yeah, it's a mountain. So will we be able to gamble for Peregrine Drake, or we go for Peregrine Drake? That's going to be 3 mana to do that. We gamble. That's 4, and then 6. So
8 because you have to pay for the 2 as well.
Yeah. So that's 12, right?
12. Yeah, you're 1 mana short.
I'm 1 mana short. So I think what we have to do is just try to survive.
Yeah. I think, for me at least, drawing some more cards with Crom is also not a bad idea. You could also use it to get rid of that Nissa, but having a 4/4 blocker is probably not bad either. So you can draw more cards. Oh yeah, Thran Dynamo is a great play here. And depending on what you mill, there is some recursion in the deck. But it's specific to like a blink strategy. So Feldon is in the deck. That's something that we can use to get something back. I believe there's also Cavalier of Dawn, which returns an artifact or enchantment when it dies. There's Karmic Guide in the deck as well. So there's a couple of things. But yeah, in this situation, it's not going to be super easy. It's going to be a tough one. So yeah.
So I'm going to try to live and then just combo them next turn.
Yeah, I think
that's my goal. Yeah. Because here's the thing: you say, okay, well, what about Crom and what about Bruce Tarl, and you can use your commanders to gain some kind of advantage.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. If we don't win next turn, we're dead. We're dead.
Yeah, yeah.
It does, yeah, we can maybe gather some advantage, but like we give up a lot to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, I know you were talking about the infinite mana, but what do you use that infinite mana on? That's my question. So that's why I was
have
saying
the Imperial Recruiter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
you
I
can
would blink the Recruiter and then draw a bunch of stuff,
Yeah, yeah. You can use that to get the Wall of Omens or anything else, and then you can use that to draw the whole deck. Okay, yeah. So you are good. Sorry, I was thinking that like there's nothing that you have that you can blink, but
sorry, you still can't see my hand, but I had mentioned this before. We have
the Recruiter,
Chaos Warp, Imperial Recruiter, Gamble, and Mountain now.
Okay, yeah. I think with the Recruiter, you'll definitely be okay. Ooh, Great Whale put into the graveyard. I wonder if that's what they're going to get back here with the Extract from Darkness.
Yeah, as long as my combo pieces don't go in the graveyard, I'm fine. I'm happy.
Yeah. So you want the Deadeye Navigator, and the Peregrine Drink is good if you wanted to use the Great Whale.
Oh.
Okay.
Beta progress.
Well then, there's nothing you can do here, really, right? I mean, technically, you could use all that mana on the treasure and get rid of the Griswold now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore with the Chaos Warp. Compared to
I could get rid of the Griswold. Here's the thing. Is there something that can save me? Like, if I Yorion right now, will that save my Smothering Tithe or anything?
Yorion?
Like, I'm thinking, what if I Chaos Warp one of these tokens?
Oh.
Can I hit something? Or Chaos Warp the Smothering Tithe or the Thran or something,
Yeah. I mean, that's just... I think it's going to be very unlikely that you're going to get something that can help here. I mean, I'd rather use that Chaos Warp on something that for sure will let you live a few more turns. And I think getting rid of that Griswold, like you're at 23 life, you can block with some tokens, and you'll be okay for a while. So
okay, let's get rid of the Griswold.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm with that.
Yeah. Because ultimately later on, like I'm sure you'll get more mana. You'll be fine. I think.
I don't think I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
No, I mean, right now there's a bunch of players still in the game. They might do something to each other and inadvertently make you live longer. The Bane of Progress going away.
Savage, man. That Bane of Progress was just awful.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, it's just backbreaking.
And it feels like it's not really hurting anybody else either.
You know what I should do? I need to sacrifice these treasures in response.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean, you don't have anything else you can do at instant speed, right?
No, but I don't want them to get all the 1/1s.
Ooh, yeah, good point. Good point. Fewer +1/+1 counters for them.
Yeah, because that was rude, man. That was rude.
Just wanted to have some treasures. No big deal. All right, well, Bane of Progress gets everything out of here.
Enjoy your 7/7.
Oh, man. Yep.
Awful. Awful, man.
So they've got that activated ability from the Guldrauz held up. Do you think they're going to use it on the Nissa, or they're going to use it on something else? Wait, what
happened?
They conceded from the game. Okay.
Oh, I'm so mad right now.
Why did they do that? I don't get it.
Why blow us out and then leave? That's so odd and aggravating.
Yeah. I don't even know if that counts as a salt concede. Yeah. Yeah, everybody is so confused right now.
It's not a salt concede. It was, I don't know what it was. Whatever.
Maybe they're conceding out of frustration, like they can't do anything, so they said, "Why am I even wasting my time here in this game?"
It's Commander. Oh, I think maybe they were mad because I sacked the tokens.
Oh, really?
Maybe because maybe they were expecting to have such a big dude, and then
it was just a 7/7, which is still the biggest thing on board. They were like, "Oh, I want something even bigger." What? Yeah. So here you can see Outwit saying that they hit quitters so much too. So it's not just it's a lot of people here.
Well,
Doomblade.
I think it's a normal thing that people quit on Magic Online. You know, I don't want to say regularly, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess you know what? I only play. D Cameron says weak sauce. I only play with people on the Discord typically,
Yeah.
and we have great games on the Discord. We
Mm-hmm.
just hang out, we play. Obviously, we're not quitting. You know,
Yep.
so
Yep.
like I guess I don't really know what it's like to play out in the wild. You know, and I guess quitting is like a real big thing.
Yeah.
Like right now, I feel very disadvantaged,
Mm-hmm.
and I will probably die to Outwit because he's got a blood feud, or she has blood feud, or they have a blood feud.
Yeah.
Um, you know, but
And yeah, and there's another thing here. Like, what if that Bane of Progress would have caused Outwit to start attacking that player instead? Now the fact that they've conceded makes you less likely to win, and so their concession has now completely changed how the course of this game is going to go.
D Cameron is asking about Discord. First of all, if you are you in the Discord?
I am. Yeah, I am. I'm in that Discord.
Okay, D Cameron, if you're not in the Discord, just join the Discord and then just get on Magic Online.
Yep.
If you have Magic Online, we would play like me and Matthew are playing right now, where we're on the chat.
Uh-huh.
All you do is jump in one of the chat rooms of
Yep.
the Discord,
Mm-hmm.
and you put in the organized game area where you just say, "Hey, is anyone up for a game?" And then you all are in the chat room. You're playing a game on Magic Online like we're doing here.
Yep.
But we're all talking to each other and having a good time.
Yep.
And so it's a lot of fun. If you go to the 10 ticket league,
Mm-hmm.
in the Discord, there's a 10 ticket league channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we play on MTGO, exactly. You just go to that channel, and it tells you all kinds of stuff. There's an article about how to get started, and 10 tickets is like $10. If you have $10, you can build a pretty good commander deck. Oh wow!
They're gonna attack you with just one, so they're not
Just
attacking.
one?
Yeah, just one plant. Everything else is going at Sasasak.
All right, I'm gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
I don't like using my resources.
Yeah, of course not. Yeah, it's great, especially if Griswold's gonna get bigger.
I'm for. Yeah, you can read the. Also, there's a bunch of 10 ticket list in the Discord. There's a Google sheet, and it has like over 50 deck lists. I mean, some of them are outdated, but you can use them as a base to build a new deck. It's a lot of fun. It would be great to have you in there. It's kind of fizzled out a little bit. Oh gosh, look at all these. But nice. Yeah, the more people who join, the more consistent it will be in playing, because some people can't play. I can't play all the time on the server. I try my best to jump in those games and at least jump in the chat and say hello.
Mm-hmm.
But as you know, I've been super busy about trying to get things going, so I can't always play on the server. But I would love to. I do get games in there pretty regularly, and it's a fun way to play, especially when you're hanging out with people on the server who are cool. Everyone on the server is very chill, and it's just a very cool, chill place. I try to, you got tired of playing against each other's decks. Yeah, exactly. So you and your son could come on the server, and we'll get in there with you in battle.
Yep.
And it's much more, like I said, just chill.
Yep.
Happy.
And if they want to, if you want to send me a message, if you want to kind of get started on Magic Online, I've got some great resources. Not that I made. It's resources that other people made. I can send those to you if you really want to get started on Magic Online. And of course, if you ever need help, I try to be open as much as possible, either on Discord, on Twitter. If someone has a question, hey, how do you do such and such on MTGO? I try to help out. I try to be helpful as much as possible.
Do we have a Wrath? Or something we can do about this board?
Yeah. So the deck has. So in the deck, you've got Austere Command. There's Boom Pile. Then there's Ixidron, and there is one more, and I'm not seeing it here. Just give me a second. There should be one more. Oh, and then you have Cyclonic Rift. So Cyclonic Rift, Boom Pile, Austere Command, and Ixidron.
Is there any creature that when it comes in play it bounces everything?
I don't see one. Yeah, no, there's not one in this deck that does that. How much mana do you have? You have 5? You got 5.
Who's the guest speaker? So the guest speaker. So the guest speaker. That's very official. His name is Matthew,
Hey.
and he has a YouTube channel called The Magical Hacker, and I'll link it in the notes here. It's my turn. I'm gonna gamble, and I'm gonna leave the mountain in my hand in case like I discard something. I need to find something that is gonna help us here.
Yeah, in this situation, I could see grabbing the boom pile. That can help you get rid of the board.
But it's like not a sure thing, right? It's like you could do it and you could not, right?
Yeah, I mean, having it open might make Outwit less likely to attack you, because then doing that would for sure make you want to activate the boom pile. So it might send all those creatures over at Sasasak instead. And then let's say you do happen to fail the first boom pile flip, you'll get another one before your next main phase. So that's always an option. Oh, you discarded it though. Man, okay.
So remember when I was telling you about how I don't like gamble, right?
Yep.
This is why I don't like gamble.
It's a tough one. Yeah, it is definitely tough.
Like, I want to do the thing that my card says to do. You know what I mean? I don't want to, like,
get something
not
randomly.
do that thing.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Is like, I not did that thing.
Yeah.
Or, like, did not do the thing that I wanted to do. All right, so we have 2 mana. I think the next step for us here is actually just to... Now, this is me again, trying to win the game. I think I just need to get a combo piece and hope to draw the second combo piece.
Okay.
So I'm going to get a combo piece because also I can blink. Like, if I get something like the Feldar Guardian, right? I can blink the...
the Recruiter. And get another combo piece, yeah.
I much prefer to have the Angel. Do I still have access to the Angel?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get the Angel. Okay, I'll get the Feldar.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a solid plan. And now I'm kind of realizing there is potentially something you could have done here, and I just didn't think about it. So with the Recruiter, grabbing the Pramicon, it would have been exactly 6 mana, so you wouldn't have used the gamble here. But, it's tough. It's a tough situation because it's like, on one hand, you can deal with a problem temporarily. They could always have a way to destroy a creature. So I think you did the right thing here with the gamble.
The Pramicon, so that you can't attack or something? Or
This is a power one, right? Yeah. Imperial Recruiter grabbing the Pramicon, and then you make it so that Outwit can only attack Sasasak.
Oh, yeah. That would have been cool. I think I would have been game for that.
Yeah.
I felt like the gamble for like a Wrath was like the boom pile would have. That wasn't a bad idea, you know.
Yeah.
So here's Magical Hacker's YouTube channel, and I'll put that in the show notes as well. Those who are watching on YouTube, make sure to go over to his channel.
And that way you can watch Jonathan's deck.
Yeah, you could see my deck in action, the Corval deck, and that video was insane. We went ham with Corval. It was a thing of beauty. So you will have to watch that.
Okay, Stinkweed Imp. I don't know about you. I'm kind of confused about this deck. I'll be honest.
Well, it's like they probably put a bunch of creatures in the graveyard with Dredge, and then they bring them all back and sacrifice them. It's like an Aristocrat deck.
Okay. Yeah, for me it might be that they've built it with kind of budget in mind, because there's Reach of Shadows in there, which is a 5 mana murder, and it's technically worse than a murder. So yeah, it might just be like a budget Aristocrats deck or something.
Well, I don't know. What's up with that?
Yeah,
Reach of Shadows. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's a
weird.
budget version of something.
They have some great cards in here. So like, what are they getting? Who's Bajuka Bog? I don't care if they Bajuka Bog me. I care not.
Yeah.
I care not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As long as you don't attack me, I will accept this.
Yeah, you're down to
Oh wait,
22.
it was Outwit. I thought it was what is it, Saskak? I thought it was them who was Bajuka bogging me. I was like, that was just random and whatever. But Outwit, of course, the blood feud
Yep.
goes on.
Yep.
Yeah.
It continues.
The villain attacks the villain. But actually, Outwit understands that I pose no threat. So, and the fact that I went and got a boom pile shows Outwit that I'm desperate.
Yeah. So they're probably like, I got this one in the bag. I'm gonna go ahead. Are they attacking Sasasak with a bunch of these creatures?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And then it looks like we're getting the 3/3 in the air.
That's not too bad. I think that's fair.
Yeah, I accept.
Maybe they're counting on like up to this point, Sasasak has been the one blocking with the tokens. And I think that's what this deck wants. I think maybe that's why Griswold keeps attacking them, is because they're the ones that are wanting to block with tokens. You're not doing it, and so they don't like attacking. Is
Griswold attacking at all? I can't even tell.
Yeah, Griswold is attacking here. So they're attacking. It looks like they were attacking you here. You're down to 3, which is not bad.
I couldn't see.
Oh, really?
I couldn't see they were attacking me with all that stuff. Incoming! Yeah, I thought they were attacking me. Oh, man, I'm down to 3. I'm going to die to this Blood Artist, that's for sure.
I don't know. I think you and Sasasak are allies here. Like, now you've got to team up.
Yeah, but if I'm comboing them, they're going to kill me. Oh,
True.
Man.
True.
I drew a Bloodstained Mire. This comes back at the end of turn, right?
Which one?
Oh, no, it happens right now. Okay, cool. Let's...
Are you thinking about going for the Pramicon now? Or no?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, look, Outwit's got no cards in hand, so they'd have to top deck a way to remove that creature, which is certainly a lot less likely.
Right? We can go for the Pramicon.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Once you flicker this Imperial Recruiter, you'll see if there's anything else that's even better to get. But Pramicon here, playing down that Bloodstained Mire, getting some... Like, you can even grab a basic mountain with it, if you wanted to. And then you'll be able to put down the Pramicon. But obviously, you'd probably pick like a Plains or... Well, no, that has to be a red source, right, with the Bloodstained Mire. I mean, no matter what land you grab, as long as it's untapped, you can play down the Pramicon.
Okay, let's go with that plan. I don't think there's going to be anything else for 3 mana that I can get that puts me in a safe position. I like the Pramicon play.
If you see anything else, yeah, let me know. Because, I mean, there's... what's in your deck now with the Exile Zone. Like, there's a couple of things missing. So
it's just hard to think through it all right now,
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of possibilities.
All right, so let's pay 1 life. Come on, have an untapped land.
I'm sure you've got something. Like,
I hope so, man.
I think you got the Plateau still in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
The Plat. All right, Pramicon. All right, so we're going to say white, blue, red.
So each player may attack only in the chosen direction. So you'd be picking here right, because you only want Outwit to attack to their right.
Okay.
Is that right?
I can attack Outwit. Outwit can attack Saskias, right?
Yeah. And that's the way you want it. And Pramicon has flying, so like worst case scenario, if
I think I attack. Oh wait, I can't attack because Saskias can attack me.
Yeah, you want to keep up with those blockers for those creatures over there.
But it doesn't matter because I died to the Blood Artist.
Yes, if you would. Yeah, I think so. But even then, like, I think Sasasak probably wants to keep up their creatures untapped too because of Outwit.
Yeah. Then I probably should have just attacked Outwit then. Right? Because I die to the Blood Artist anyways if they do attack, right? And,
yeah.
like, who cares, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's always true. Another Bajuka Bog. Okay.
Another Bajuka Bog. They're gonna get me just to spite.
Get rid of your one fetch land in the graveyard.
Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I think this is going to be game over here. Blood Artist definitely seems like it's going to be the end of
Yeah, Blood Artist is going to end this game, and I should have attacked just to make sure that happens even more so.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the Pramicon lives, so they don't really care about that, which, you know.
Yeah, and I guess they're probably just trying to get Outwit to have as little attack force as possible, because if they die to Outwit, you don't have to worry about the Blood Artist anymore.
Yeah.
You will be at 1 life. that will be the case.
Why am I at 1? What died? Oh, something else died.
It was from a Yara entering.
Oh man, this is awful.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh.
Thankfully, Ayara is only black creatures, so if they get a token from Griswold, it won't trigger Ayara.
Oh man, this is awful.
Yeah.
These tokens are gonna die, I have a feeling.
I mean, let's say they attack here.
I feel so like I'm at the mercy, you know? I hate this feeling, you know? I just want to, I don't know, man. I want to have more control of what's going on. I want to have more autonomy. I'm at 1 life.
And what's your last card in hand?
It's a Stranglehold. It was just a dud from the very beginning.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
This is tough. What could you draw into here that would help? If you drew into the Austere Command or the Cyclonic Rift, both of those would help.
Well, as long as the Blood Artist there's really nothing. The only thing I can draw is the natural combo, as long as the Blood Artist is there, and I don't die right now.
Yeah.
Can I die right now?
I don't think so. Yeah, because they'll get lethal damage, and their Blood Artist abilities will not go to the stack. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, they survive? Oh, wow. Maybe they attacked with just enough so that the Blood Artist would... Well, here's the thing. The Blood Artist doesn't have to hit you. Yeah, it looks like they're going to swing the Blood Artist over at them.
Well, maybe. It only takes 1. Let's see if they want to just break 1 off. Just snap 1 off. Here you go. You can have fun. You're gone.
Do you think Sasasak wants to face up Outwit on their own, or do they want your help?
I think they want my help. I would hope they want my help.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like they want your help here.
Yeah, and they're going to gain some life from this.
Mm-hmm. And the Blood Artist is gone, so you don't have to worry about that as much anymore.
Oh, man. Oh, this is insane. The Blood Artist is gone and I didn't die?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
At 1 life.
What is happening right now? If I win this game, I'm going to be... Oh, man, I got a Weathered Wayfarer. I was hoping for something much better.
Well, okay, here's kind of a weird idea. You can gain some life by casting Bruse Tarl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot, though. You can always have a bigger blocker with the Crom, and that also helps you draw cards, because I'm sure Sasasak, with their 6 mana, is going to cast...
Can I attack with Crom when it comes out? Does it have haste?
Yeah, he does have haste.
It does have haste. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just want to Crom and attack, and don't I draw a card or something like that?
No, you only draw a card when an opponent casts 2 or more spells. So once they cast their second spell, you draw a card. Yeah. Also, I just realized you got to worry about that Ayara, because...
Yeah, if they play a black creature, we die.
Yeah, because it's each opponent. So
we might have to gain life, right? So I think Bruse Tarl.
Yeah, you can Bruse Tarl. But what do you target? Because you only have 1/1s at the moment.
I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I guess just target a 1/1 and get in there for 2 and gain 2, right?
Yeah. Not amazing, but I think, that's your best option here.
All right, so...
And you can also play out the Weathered Wayfarer, just have another blocker, too.
Yeah. And I can go get a land next turn, which is sweet. Let's do that. Bruse Tarl. And my 1/1 army. I'm just gonna attack him with all my plants.
Okay. Yeah, might as well get it in, while you can. Double strike and Double strike and lifelink to a plant. Yep.
Yep. And then we'll go in there.
Yeah, I could see them blocking with a 1/1 on that double striking plant just to try to only let you gain 1 life.
All right, so that's done. Let's go attack.
Okay. Yeah, if you win this game, Jonathan, I will be very impressed. I might just have to quit the game.
I I think that's a fair I think that's a fair thing to say because there's no chance that I'm winning this game. But it does make for good TV for you to say, like, I will quit the game if you win. Because we know that's not happening.
You know what? I wouldn't be so confident. I mean, it's definitely a possibility here. I think, right? It's not like completely outside the realm of possibility.
I don't know.
Like, what happens if opponents just keep drawing lands and you happen to draw into a Cyclonic Rift? Like, it could happen.
It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen. Then you have to quit the game. Shut your YouTube channel down.
No, I said might.
The game.
I said might. I'm not promising anything.
We have it on video, man. It is recorded. I'm going to tell chat to just let me win just so we can troll you.
Sure.
I don't know if this was like a favor or not a favor to this person. Because now the Griswold is like enormous.
Yeah, but here's the benefit. Sasasuk is put into the pressure where they've got to get rid of the Griswold again. So they're
Sasasuk is supposed to be like my ally, you know, because they didn't kill me with the trigger.
I think they want you to deal damage to Outwit. I know it's kind of it's hard at this point, but I think they wanted you to do that. I think that's definitely part of the how they win. Is, you know, Outwit has to take damage at some point.
Yeah, but they didn't take any damage. They just ate all my creatures.
Wait, they didn't take any damage? Were they at 21 before?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Well,
now the Griswold's like an 11, 12.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Maybe, so here's another idea. Now that you're at 3, maybe the Ayara will have to sacrifice a creature to try to dig into something that's good. So I think, I see where you're coming from. Like, it may not be the best idea, but if you didn't attack that way, they were probably still dead from all their tokens as it is. Like, they're only at 7, you know, and all those creatures do have to go at them. So
yeah, they could just be dead.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, they're probably dead regardless. But next turn, I just realized something. You can get out Crom, attack with Bruse Tarl and Crom, and then that way, unless they have a flying blocker, which from what it looks like, they want to attack with those flyers. That's what they like doing. Okay, they're gonna make everybody sack a creature. Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna sack one of these tokens.
Yep.
Do you have a land that pumps a creature's power?
No, I don't think I do in this deck.
Okay.
But you could gain 8 life next turn. Being at 10 is still pretty low, but, you know, it's certainly better than nothing.
With all those creatures on the board, being at 10 is like, you know, it doesn't matter at
You
all.
got blockers. Like, you can block a few of them. The Griswold, obviously, with the trample, that's going to be harder to block, but...
yeah. I mean, it sounds like my son's having a meltdown up there. Hope everything's okay. I'm also getting hungry. See, this was the worry that I had when we started second game, is that like we are now an hour into this game.
Well, okay, hold on. Let's be honest. An hour and a half for a game of Commander, that's pretty reasonable. You know what I mean? Like, this could be just one game at this point.
I don't know, man.
Really? I mean, I feel like when I play on Magic Online, most of my games like end right around the hour and a half mark.
Man, I try to end games faster than that. I am the one who's ending the game. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hang around here. I am trying to end this game.
It's a wham bam and a thank you, ma'am, is what you're all
get
about.
It done. You know.
Okay, they're going to destroy one of the plants with Assassinate.
They did their best.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. I wonder what that last card in Outwit's hand is. I mean, probably a land, since they didn't do anything.
Yeah, maybe they kill the Pramicon and just kill us both.
Yeah, it could be a spot removal here.
They're at 20.
The double striking Crom plan would deal them 8 damage, so down to 12.
I'm not saying I don't. I like that plan. I don't dislike it.
Yeah, maybe there's something better though.
Well, what's better is Kiki. Give me Kiki Jiki. I make a million dudes and then attack them and win.
Yeah, that would do it too. All right, so they've got the Grismold and 2 plants attacking.
Mm-hmm. Even if I draw something to blink the Imperial Recruiter, we can get the Kiki and win.
Yep, that's true. There's Ephemerate, there's Cloud Shift. Those are in the deck.
If I draw a Cloud Shift or Ephemerate, we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
We can still do it.
Okay.
All right. Come on, top deck. Give me the juice. Come on, come on.
What can it be? What can it be?
We're spinning the wheel. Oh, Primordial Mist. What is this?
No!
At the beginning of your step, you may manifest the top card of your library face down.
Oh,
Exile
wait.
A permanent card.
It could be a Kiki Jiki. That's super unlikely, right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. We have to
flip it up.
Well, we can play it, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess if you find the Cloud Shift,
no, but that's 5. The thing is this is 5 mana.
What do you think? Should we go for the Crom play, or do you think Primordial Mist might help at some point?
The Crom play doesn't do anything, right? I mean, we just die.
I think you're right. You got to play to your outs here. You gain 8 life.
I don't think the Primordial Mist does anything either, though. So that's...
Well, you can exile the manifested card and put it into your hand, or not put it into your hand, but you can cast it. So if that is the if that is like Ephemerate or something, then you can flicker something else. The downside is you have to wait till end step to do it.
Yeah, but if I flicker, like if it's Ephemerate, I flicker, then what do I get? Like, it doesn't matter what I get, right? Because I'm still getting attacked by a million things, no?
Yeah, I think you're right here. I would just do it and see what you can get, because that's the only out that I could see. Like, possibly there's a way to get through that, but yeah. Maybe there's something that I'm not thinking about that you could hit that would work.
Yeah, we're gonna have 1 mana left. Let me search my library here. Can I? I don't think I can. They don't have more lands. Oh man, that's awful. All right.
Yeah. It's a tough one here. I think the Primordial Mist is going to be the best thing. Wait, if you gained 8 life. Hold on. You gain 8 life. The Grismold is attacking you, so the life gain doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Life gain doesn't matter. Yeah, and in a worst case scenario, you're just going to exile a land. Like, it's not going to be anything that's going to be helpful anyways. You could technically attack here with the Bruse Tarl, but I think having the blocker is probably better. There's also some spot removal in the deck, so you could find...
Like a swords or something like that?
Yes. I think I've got in here... Where is it?
No, it is a Closet of Conjuring.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not going to be helpful here.
All right.
Yeah, that's game. But you know what? You know, it was not bad. The first game that you won in 20 minutes. that is pretty good. So.
Yeah. All right. So That was a fun game. We played to our outs. We had some things we could rip. So many things. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't get there.
Yeah.
Griswold took it down. Really sweet deck on their part,
Yeah.
and very cool. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching this. Again, if you like this, if you like the chemistry between me and Magical Hacker, go check out Magical Hacker's YouTube channel. That's down in the description. And for those who are watching on Twitch, that is in the Twitch chat. And appreciate you setting this up, man. It's been
Oh
really
man,
cool.
I had a ton of fun here, and I hope you did as well. But I had a great time, and I'm looking forward. Maybe we can do this again sometime in the future.
Yeah,
Cool.
it would be fun.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're going to sign off at Twitch now, so we'll see y'all later.
See ya.